Down screen, down screen.
Come through. Do it, deep ball. Use ball. Turn down. Use that.
Close in. Get it. Way to grab it. Get it. Oh, yeah, right here. Hey.
Corner, Phil. Next screen, I got you. Here we go.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Switch! Good snap, baby. Good. Come on, man! Hey, yo, right there! Yep. Come get it! That's all you, baby! Way to go, baby! Good. Hold on. Oh, and one! Put it back! Toss it up! Good rebound!
Get to him.
Down screen.
Do it, deep ball. Use it. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Huh?
What the hell?
I'll do.
That's all you! Shot! Hey, rebound! Grab it!
No.
Help me!
Corner, Phil. Next screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen.
Get the push, Chris!
No. Corner, Phil. Next screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going.
Hey, yo, right here! Kick it out!
Help. Shooting. Here we go. Box up. Whoa.
Shot!
Credit the force, man.
Yo, get on him, yo!
Here we go.
Pick up left!
Yep.
Set up!
Kick it out, man! Kick it out!
Get it!
Here we go. Attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look.
Foul!
Watch that shooter.
Hold up!
Back up. I'm back.
Screen, screen, screen!
Screen! Yo, right here, right here, right here.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
Cover him, cover him!
Ball going up.
Yep. Close.
Hey, nice dunk. Screen. Box out. Pressure him up.
Set it up!
Grab the board.
It's good. It's good. Shooting one.
Get him. Good boy. Watch outside. Hit. Step out. Go over it.
Pick up, man.
Hey.
The ball! Cross screen, come over!
Yo. Right here.
You forgot something! Help out! Strong foul! Hey, yo, I need some help!
Hit me down low.
Shoot that, all you! You got him! Watch that shooter! Hit me up! Back up, bro! No! Oh, get back on the go! Get back! All you! Kick it out!
Shut up.
Hey! Rebound! Grab that! I got your help! Corner. Give me that! Oh, you!
Side. Ball.
Corner. Good ball, baby!
Yo, we need some help over here. Come on.
Oh, give me that! Yeah!
Hey, yo.
Shot!
Ball going up. Oh, foul.
Hey! That's all you!
One. Ball don't lie.
Blows.
Get the boy, grab it!
Signature challenge. Ready and waiting for you right now. Season 2 will also have new agendas featuring some of the best performances from up-and-coming players in the league, such as Luka's NBA debut and Ja Morant's first 30-point game.
As for the Season 2 reward players, well, let's just say you're in for a treat. Starting off at level 1, you're gonna get a free agent Zion Williamson card. Use this Zion card to complete agendas, earn XP, and eventually
the Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. It's that. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the ceremony was...
Thank you, DA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the center. And for Chicago... You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this, you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Outside, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bulls trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Here's Junior, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
It seems like Gatorade has had a huge NBA star be the spokesman forever now. They announced that Junior will be the basketball rep for Gatorade heading forward.
Guys like Paul George and D-Wade, they've all worked with Gatorade. They feel that Junior can reach that kind of level of superstar status. Los Angeles leading by 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
White the pass to Valentine. Bulls moving the ball around. It's stolen by Smith. Waiters dishes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Satoransky against Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Valentine shot good.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Here's Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 10. Well, Greg Kia has had a long relationship with the NBA. And they'll be continuing that with Junior signing on as a spokesperson for the company.
And I remember when it was LeBron doing Kia commercials. Kia is trying to sign the next big thing from the NBA, and they believe it's Junior. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Markkanen from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Junior, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
One shot.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Knocked away and stolen by Junior. Goes back up and he sinks the layup. 17 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Valentine, covered by Smith. Markkanen passes to White. Now here's Valentine. And again, no good by Chicago.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Count that bucket. Junior's got 19 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are two areas.
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Junior's out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Smith in at the point guard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Marketing is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Tries to keep it alive. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The Lakers making...
Think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Free throw, no good for Waiters.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Back to Waiters, takes a 3. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Waiters got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Valentine wide open, he fires, buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Carter. Porter looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
The 3 from Valentine. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, I mean, he was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's White. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Count that one.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
The pass to Valentine. Porter outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Junior's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Satoransky against Caldwell Pope. And Satoransky kicks to Porter. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 19-point game. Here's Satoransky. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Here's Junior. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 25 points for Junior.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Porter. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Chicago, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
An effective player on both ends of the court. The long, crafty Porter knows his strength and plays them well.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Valentine comes in for Young. Kobe White, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Chris Dunn. And then for the Lakers, Junior's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. Thomas Satoransky is out there with White. And it's Valentine in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Now Valentine. He has 5. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and again, no good by Chicago.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Here's the three. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Junior missing. The Bulls shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Valentine kicks to White. Pass to Satoransky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 4 this quarter.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Markkanen passes to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Satoransky with it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness, a determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And the basket is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Markkanen from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist in this one. Waiters dishes to Junior. To the inside, Morris. Feeds to Junior. And the layup's good off the glass. Junior's got 35 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside, Markkanen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Some changes for Chicago. Levine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for White. James checked in for the Lakers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Outside, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Junior. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. And here's Levine. 12 points for him. Three seconds left. The shot that time, not on target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top. delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Juniors out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Cook in at the 1.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender, but they get it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
Inside, Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Gafford. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Junior. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
Oh, and Bradley possesses ridiculous athleticism. He really gets up and jams it in when the opportunity is right.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morris against Dunn. The shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Floats it up for Junior. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Hutchison, covered by Morris. Dunn right side. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. That one rolling around and rims out. Down low, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Dunn kicks to Harrison. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Dunn looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Over Cook. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Cornette, covered by Morris. And yes, it's good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Lakers working the ball around now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one drops. Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. And both free throws good for Junior.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Cornette. Lets it fly. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
To the paint, here's Junior, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Beyond the arc. Cornette can't get it to go.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
That's good from Howard on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 8th assist in the game. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Dunn with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Dunn misses.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Bradley. It's good. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cornette passes to Dunn. It's deflected. Here's Gafford. Here's Hutchison. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Bulls with another miss. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And Chicago's shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Here's Gafford. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Here's Harrison. Passes it to Dunn. Now the pass to Gafford. Over Junior. Gafford misses.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Dunn, right side. Pass to Hutchison. They need this one. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hutchison's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, he's got a roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Cook. Howard with it. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Dunn passes to Hutchison. Here's Cornette. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Gafford passes to Dunn, and the shot goes in.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Got a piece of it. Top of the key, Harrison. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Harrison's got his first points of the game, and it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Saransky's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Lakers also with a sub. Smith has checked in. The Bulls shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Doubled by Howard. And the pass to Cornette. Here's Harrison. Lets it go from deep. But they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Outside Bradley. Junior kicks to Howard. To the middle. And it's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Yo, it's the 2KMC, and I'm here to inform you on everything going down in the neighborhood. This weekend, it's Basketball Gods. See how long you can go without taking an L, as your longest win streak could earn you VC, exclusive Basketball Gods apparel, or attribute boosts. On Wednesday, head to the cages, because all games will be worth double rep all day long. And for more weekend action, get some basic training in boot camp. Limited to my players with a 75 overall or lower. This is the spot to focus on your fundamentals. All games will be worth double rep, and prizes include VC, exclusive boot camp gear, and more. See you next time. 2KMC out.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is..."
Thanks, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Hero comes in for Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Nunn against Morris. Morris with the block. And that one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 2. The Lakers with the ball. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Unloads. Misses off the left eye.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And that one's good, Junior.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Adebayo. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Here's Junior. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Phoenix. Hero passes to Nunn. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Lakers have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Out to the right wing. Olynyk has the open look. Knocks down the three ball. Olynyk's got 5 points so far.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the...
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Hero, covered by Morris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Nunn looking around. There's the pass to Olynyk. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Olynyk's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Kuzma. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Caldwell Pope against Nunn. Inside, here's Olynyk. Excellent D there from Junior.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
People don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the small forward.
Well, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Hero passes to Nunn. And he converts the layup. Nunn's got his third basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a new group in for the Heat. Jay Crowder's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Rondo passes to Green to the inside. Here's Junior. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 31 points for Junior.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Iguodala outside. Butler against James. Pass to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. McGee. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Iguodala outside. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Back to Dragic. James against Butler. Dragic left side.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Junior throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Iguodala outside. Pass to Dragic. And here is Olynyk. Iguodala outside. Butler against LeBron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
No good from Dragic. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You've got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Heat trail by 12. Dragic looking for an opening. The feed to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Here's Junior. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists. night.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Iguodala. Back to Butler. Olynyk trying to break loose. Butler, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Rondo finds Green. Lakers passing it around to the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rondo's got 9.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Green against Iguodala. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Up top, Dragic. He's covered by Rondo. Dragic against Rondo. Three-pointer, Butler. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Rondo passes to Davis. Here's Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The first one falls.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause. And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight, and how often do we get to say that?
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And that one, good. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Rondo passes to Junior. The shot. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat trail by 14. Dragic with a wide open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the ball was not in Goran Dragic's hands very long. Just a great job by him firing it up immediately without hesitation.
Los Angeles calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really show.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. Junior's checked in for the Lakers. The Heat also with a sub. Olynyk's checked in. Rondo against Dragic. Iguodala outside. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Iguodala. And the shot is long.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Junior. And it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Inside, the finish, and Junior throws it down hard.
The big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
The Heat trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Adebayo finds Butler. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball. Shoots over Dragic, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Davis has got 8 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
And that one drops. Junior's got 45 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Butler kicks to Olynyk. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Adebayo. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
That one good for 2. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Iguodala, the pass to Butler. Iguodala kicks to Olynyk. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 20. And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Rondo. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Rondo's shot is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Miami no good on that time either. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rondo. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. Then for the Heat, Robinson's checked in for Butler. Euro comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Smith the pass to Junior. Caldwell Pope dishes to Junior. Lakers passing it around. Here's McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Junior missing. The Heat shooting 43% from the floor. Down low, here's Hero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
The Heat making a switch here. Silva's checked in. That's good from Hero. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Nunn kicks to Olynyk. Again, the miss by the Heat. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, Nunn, 8 points for him. The 8-footer, and Olynyk finishes it off. Olynyk's got 17 now.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Junior, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good, Junior. James checked in for J.R. Smith. Jay Crowder's checked in for Miami. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Knocked loose and stolen by Junior. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis,
here's Adebayo, and stolen by James. On the court for the Heat, they've got Iguodala. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Robinson kicks to Dragic. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Rondo with the basket on the assist from Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Robinson passes to Dragic. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's Silva. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Junior, a second chance effort, and again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Robinson. Dishes it to Jones. The pass to Okpala. Robinson up top, guarded by Green. Passes it to Robinson. Over Green. Miami no good on that time either.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Junior kicks to Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Heat shooting 43% from the floor. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones with it. Here's Silva. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, Myers Leonard at that size can look over the top of the defense, so a good job of finding his teammates there.
On the wing, Green uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside, Green. Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
Now, here is Robinson. He dishes it to Jones. Here's Okpala. To the middle. It's deflected. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Junior. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Okpala. He's covered by Rondo. Jones dishes to Robinson. Outside Leonard for the 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
Becoming dominant in the catch and shoot, Leonard has really polished up the mechanics on that jump shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Inside, Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Nunn. Pass to Silva. Over Junior. Silva's shot is off.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Nunn passes to Jones. Here's Okpala. Over Morris. And he can't bank that one in. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Nunn passes to Silva. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by Miami. Nunn can't get it to fall. Floats it up for Junior. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about...
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
hometown of Atlanta. So people who say their vote doesn't matter, my response is always, don't give in to the narrative. If your vote didn't matter, then why would people have fought so hard to keep you from voting? Why is there something called voter suppression? Why did it take till the 60s for poll taxes to be removed? Why did Black people have to wait for amendments to be passed in order to vote? People have been fighting to keep people of color from coming to the polls and recognizing their power for a reason. But I'm not going to give up. If I give up, then what am I saying?
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles DH.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture.
Thanks, David. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Hollis Jefferson with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Ibaka. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Ibaka's got 7 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Green passes to Kuzma, feeds it to Junior. From 7. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Junior.
Well, in shoe news, we saw that Junior signed on with one of the heavy hitters. A big moment for him as he becomes a member of the Nike team.
Nike marketing must have made a great presentation, Greg, to land Junior. Great to see a player like Junior continue to work hard and get his own shoe deal. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. James dishes to Junior. Green bounce pass. Now here's Junior. He's guarded by Anunoby. Kuzma passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Junior, and no good that time. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's up a 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball. Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
LeBron against Lowry. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Over Davis. Tipped away. And stolen by Junior. To the inside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 7 points for Junior.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Powell dishes to Ibaka. Up top, Powell. Guarded by Green. Back to Powell. Raptors moving the ball around. They double him with Junior. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Lowry. And the 3-ball is good. Lowry's got 11 points.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Lowry against James. Lowry drawing the double team. Top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
To the paint, here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Lowry, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. The three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Davis puts it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lowry, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft, who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
Junior, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Green against Lowry. Upside Thomas. Here's McCaw. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Junior missing. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Lowry. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's McCaw. No good with the triple. Pulls up. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim.
The way he plays defensively, you know where he stands.
And of course, Gasol. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Junior comes in for Markieff Morris. James checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Norman Powell's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Lowry in for Thomas. We've got Green. Junior's out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Van Vliet left side. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers leading by 7. Down low, here's Junior. Banked in off the glass. And that's 17 points for Junior.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ibaka finds Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
The Lakers shooting a superb 63% from the field. Outside, Green. Here's Junior. It's stolen by Lowry. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. That one falls. Van Vliet's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, Kyle Lowry's defense paying dividends, gets the strip and the score for his guys.
Kuzma outside. Cuts off the pass. Now here's Powell. 9 points last game. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Lowry's got the ball. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Junior. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Pelicans. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Junior.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ibaka, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good. Serge Ibaka.
Well, there's a length and an intensity that Serge Ibaka brings to the table. And as a solid teammate who contributes on both ends, this is a guy you want on your team.
The Lakers in the lead. Passes to Junior. Shoots. The rebound by Ibaka. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Green with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Dishes it to Lowry. Back to Anunoby. Four on the clock. They grab their own miss. Lowry shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he may not have the physical tools that some other players have, but Kyle Lowry is physical, he's imposing his will, and he will take some contact.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Junior. Trying to get open as Davis. And that one's good, Junior.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense is nowhere to be found.
To the inside, and it's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half.
I'll tell you, for a two-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
And the shot is good. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What do you...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Junior comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Green in for J.R. Smith. A new group in now for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Gasol. Patrick McCaw comes in for OG Anunoby. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. So the Raptors 5 right now. Hollis, Jefferson, and Ibaka together inside. Thomas is out there with Norman Powell. And it's McCaw in at the 3. 4 on the shot clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
His first shot coming late. Powell pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break.
Well, Norman Powell, these last several seasons, has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season, much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
Inside. They swipe it. Thomas gets a wide open look. But they'll get another chance. McCaw kicks to Thomas. Here's McCaw. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Raptors with the lead. Ibaka outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Rondo finds Smith. Moves back up. That shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Ibaka. And the pass to Thomas. Over Junior. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Got a hand on it. Now Powell. He's got 10. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Junior kicks to Morris. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, Markieff Morris likes to get his points without having to put the ball on the deck.
Raptors leading by 3. McCaw, the pass to Ibaka. Here's McCaw. 1:56 left to play in the third. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And then for Toronto, OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for McCaw.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Junior. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by the Lakers. Junior's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And the dunk by Powell.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Floats it up for Junior.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Raptors leading by 6. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Anunoby. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Passes it to Ibaka. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Junior's out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Bradley, and it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Good work there as it goes. Lowry's got 24.
When Kyle Lowry is cooking, his teammates actively look for him.
High post, Davis working on Ibaka.